Welcome to the final round of the World Superbike Championship for 2011. Jonathan Green reporting from Portimao in Portugal. The Parque Algarve circuit is on the South Algarve coast of Portugal. The coastline is a holiday destination for sunseekers worldwide, especially in the winter months. There was certainly plenty of sunshine for the 13th and final rounds of the year and last weekend of the championship. Circuit has grown in stature since it was opened in 2008 and continues to grow. This year opening a new go-kart circuit alongside the main track. Hotel and apartments are also being built to make this one of the most important race facilities in Europe. With the championship already wrapped up by Carlos Checa, it was a weekend where all the top riders and teams were looking to finish 2011 season on a high. Certainly for Checa, after 14 wins already, it's been a superb year. The man from Barcelona becomes the first Spanish World Superbike champion.
We didn't create expectations. We just, okay, this is the limitation. We try to find the solution. We try to make the improvement. We'll see where we arrive. No, we have the confidence that in the championship we have a strong position, and this gives us also that that calm, no, to work in that way. And finally, we've been able to be competitive. But you know, you cannot create expectations without feelings. First, you must be on the bike, you must be on the race, and in that point is the area where you can see, okay, I can make it or not. And at the end of the day, my job is just to bring this bike and my mind, my body to the limit. And finally, I was quite fortunate that this limit was the best of the grid, and I was able to make it at the end of the year, win the championship.
Now, one of the unsung heroes, or group of heroes, who play a vital role in the World Superbikes are the doctors and physios at the Clinica Mobile. The mobile clinic quite literally keep the riders on track throughout the racing year, tending to their every need, whether it's a simple massage or a serious operation. Here's our resident expert, Steve Martin, to show us around.
It's been a long, hard season here in the World Superbike Championship in 2011. We've already got our world champion, Carlos Checa, but I have to say that the guys out on track don't have a lot in common. They're out there to try and compete against each other. One thing that they do have in common, though, is this little area that we're in now. This is the Clinica Mobile. The reason we're in the Clinica Mobile is because these guys have managed to keep our riders on track throughout the year. They've looked after their injuries and they know the guy's medical history. That's very important. As an example, let's pretend one of the guys fell off in a session and he wasn't sure if he had a broken arm or a small fracture. This machine here, an X-ray machine at the circuit, is actually designed so the guys can come in here and within 30 minutes they can actually be X-rayed, have the X-rays developed and looked at to make sure that they're okay to go back on track without leaving the circuit. On top of that, you have a look in the room behind me here. It's full of people. Not only riders can come here, there's team managers and even some of the in-front staff come here to get massaged, or there's a lot of different laser machines to keep all those little niggly injuries under control. So in the end, the Clinica Mobile just isn't here for the riders, it's here for the family of World Superbike. It looks after everybody and it keeps our riders safe and sound. They've been here from the start of the series and they're continuing on next year. So we want to just thank those guys very much for making our series one of the best and safest in the world.
Going into race one, the riders were all fighting fit and raring to go for the last two races of the year, especially Great Britain's Jonathan Rea, who took his third pole position in a row ahead of Carlos Checa and the two Yamahas, Eugene Lamety and Marco Melandri. Third place in the championship was still up for grabs between Lamety and Biaggi. Biaggi was starting down in 17th place. Let's head to the start of race one, Portimao. And everybody cleanly through, by the looks of things. And a good start from Biaggi, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's certainly made up a lot of ground there, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's what, 8th position?
Yeah, impressive
Checker didn't
stuff.
get away too well.
No, this is going to be hard for Carlos Checker. He's really going to have to work his way through. Gintoli up into 3rd position. Fantastic start.
And Sykes got away well. The score's just ahead of him, then Biaggi.
Look
And I'll
at
tell you what, it's going to get
Gintoli.
emotional at Liberty soon, because look at Sylvain Guintoli as he takes the lead here in race 1 ahead of Johnny Ray. And I would have thought, well, and that's a Biaggi going wide, unless it's Camia. But either way, it's Alitalia taking flight at the end of turn 1.
Yeah, ran off the end of the runway there, didn't they?
Certainly did, run out of the runway. It's easy for me to say. Here we go. It was Camia. Max Biaggi past Tom Sykes and now in pursuit of Leon Haslam.
Yeah, Biaggi has got to be kicking himself. Max Biaggi, the lap record holder.
Now that would hurt. He's got a broken bone in his foot.
Well, yeah. 42.7 here last year was Max Biaggi's lap time. And the
Double
guys,
winner.
yeah, the guy's now in the like 43.9. So he's capable on the right tyres at the right time to go a second lap quicker than that in race pace.
Badavini's still in the top 10, just ahead of Berger and Haga. That battle continuing as they head up the hill past the hospitality suites here in Portugal. Great view up there.
Around the outside, Haga goes, tries to at least.
Badavini's thinking about going past him too. And here goes finally Carlos Checker past Melandri.
But he's
Or not.
wide, he's wide.
Up the hill, and yes, does finally pull it off at turn 5.
Carlos has left himself a little bit of work. He's about 2 seconds behind Gintoli now. I'm sure he doesn't want to be beaten by Ducati this year. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays this.
Down the hill. Nice bumpy going on in there, so he just got a little bit wider than he probably wanted to, and Esther Marinelli watching on.
Yeah, it's a lot bumpier here than it has been in the past, that's for sure.
So far, so good for Sylvain Guintoli. The gap's still 1.6 seconds over this battle you're watching. Jonathan Ray in 2nd place, and Carlos Checker coming alongside him. This is where he's strong, is Checker, and he looks to the inside again and round the outside for the next corner and makes it. Nice move by the champ. He could be in for a cracking finish. Guintoli at 144.1 last time out. Checker 43.9. So just a couple of tenths that last time, and the gap down to 1.5. As Sykes tries to turn in and nowhere to go, and then gets it all wrong, and Berger takes advantage of it. Another Ducati in its final run for Supersonic. Meanwhile, this is going to be one heck of a finish, Steve. Guintoli crosses the line at 44.5, but 4/10 quicker was Checker, and you can see it visibly. He's right there with him now, and there's certainly enough time. Another battle here between the 2 Italians. Great stuff. Here comes Biaggi using the power of the Aprilia alongside Melandri. Morning, Marco. And see ya.
Can he
Past
hold
goes
it?
Biaggi. No. Oh. Marco will try to come back quick.
I can't see Marco letting this go easily.
No, he will not. This is going to be a fight to the end for sure. This is national pride now.
Maybe even a little bit more than that. It might be personal.
Yeah, I think so. These guys have been fighting around the world in different series for a long time now. Meanwhile, the Frenchman and the Spaniard. One a world champion, one without a win. Boy, it's all on the line, and Checker won't care a jot. He wants win number 15.
Yeah, I mean, if I can see the weak point of Gintoli there, it's got to be into the corners where Checker's starting to catch him up a little bit more.
Checker very wide there over the rumple strips.
Yeah, look at that. See the difference there?
Yeah.
Checker's got to carry that corner speed into the corner a little bit better than Gintoli can.
Guintoli looks as though he's struggling to hang on in there, doesn't he?
There he goes.
Yes, he is.
There he goes.
Oh, and that's a very bold move, and he tries to apologise, but I don't think Sylvain Guintoli's in the mood for apologies right now.
Go
But
on,
Checker
Guintoli.
picks up the lead.
Go on.
Final lap. Powers down the front straight. Biaggi hits the boosters.
What a comeback by Max Biaggi.
Yeah, brilliant. And he's got the bit between his teeth for
Oh,
sure.
he's
He goes
wide, he's wide.
Makes a mistake there, but holds on to it. Lascorsa's got another chance at him. The Alitalia has set sail and is in mid-flight right now. And Carlos Checker comes out of the last corner. A picture of perfection in Portimao for win number 15.
In the beginning, I was struggling a little bit. We make a choice about hard tire, and we know probably at the end we can be more consistency, but it was difficult to overtake Marco. And then Johnny, finally I was able to pass them, and to catch Gintoli was not easy at all. Last laps probably he dropped down more than me, and I was able to catch and pass and arrive with some advantage. That probably that win is because I think we did the right choice, we did the right job during all the weekend. And yeah, I want to dedicate this victory and for sure the championship all to the team, to Genesio, because probably they merit this victory.
So congratulations to Carlos Checa, another superb performance, and that's his 15th win of the year. And hats off also to Sylvain Guintoli, whose choice of the softer tyre almost paid off. And also brilliant stuff by Biaggi, who took a stunning 4th from 17th, keeps his hopes of 3rd overall alive. Of the year. Checa going for the double, while everyone else just wanted to finish 2011 on a high. Let's head to the start of the final race of the year from Portimao. And guys, away they go! For the final time of 2011, Harger takes the inside route and gets one flying start too. Guintoli's done it again.
Whoa, good one there from Gintoli. Someone's on the
gravel and on the AstroTurf. It's all going horribly wrong for a few out there early on. 22 laps, the final run of 2011, and it's Ray, Melandri, Lavity, Checa, Guintoli still up there in 5th place. Has he made changes enough to keep him at the front? Biaggi up to 11th already from 17th, course of 14.
Well, the difference is that Gintoli was one of the few guys that used the soft tyre in race 1, and now a lot of the other guys have got that soft tyre on as well, including Carlos Checa, and you can already see
Go on, Eugene!
Is right up there. Eugene through the inside.
Nice move by Lavity. Into 2nd place and chasing down another Irishman. And these guys are literally neighbours.
It's a good day for the Irish out there today.
Go on, Lavity! Brother Michael's watching in the stands, and well he might. Lavity takes the lead.
Whoa, nice move there, just up the inside of Jonathan Ray.
He is determined. Whoa, where's Biaggi going? He's taking someone with him. He's taking the long route round turn 1, and that's not the way to go.
There's a lot of runoff there, though, which is a good thing, though.
And Melandri's now hassling Johnny Ray.
And these two too, because look at that gap that Eugene Lavity's pulled out. There's where he had that moment. Not smoother this time. Up the inside, nice move.
Yep. Johnny Ray under big pressure already in this one.
Yamaha works really well around here. The two most successful bikes here, Yamaha and Ducati, of course. Biaggi got the double on the Aprilia last time out, but in general, if you're on a Yamaha or a Ducati, it's pretty much a guarantee of a good result here at Portimao.
Honda watching on. Still in contention in 2nd place, but here comes Marco Melandri up the inside again at turn 1, taking it and sticking it to Johnny Ray. Back at you, my friend.
I spoke with Jonathan Ray last night, and I said to him actually about the electronics, and he told me how they'd helped him, but he did mumble under his breath that yeah, it's all good, but I wouldn't mind an engine upgrade now. Cosworth are now doing the engines for these guys, and there is a new engine in the works. He hasn't got it here. If he can get just a few more horsepower to that CBR, that sort of overtake won't happen quite as easily to Jonathan Ray.
He's surely going to be going in contention for the world title next year. Absolutely. He would have been this year had it not been for injury. Well, here we go. Maybe. Yeah, look at him go. And here comes Biaggi too. Well, yeah.
Look at Bellamini.
Almost, and both Aprilias do get past.
But
the score's coming back at him. Great racing. Go on, Wayne.
That's it. G'day, my name's Wayne Lascours. You'll be seeing more of me.
Lavity has adapted well to it.
And again, like Eugene Lavity just manages to get that extra grip and drive. And look at the gap there. It doesn't look like much, but it's quite a big gap that he can pull out when Marco Melandri into the braking area. Melandri's strong on the brakes. Look, he pulls him right up to the middle of the corner, which has always been Marco Melandri's strong point.
Yeah,
But then there's nothing he can do about it once he gets there. It's going to have to be a desperate move. But But one thing we do know is if there's a desperate move to be made, Marco Melandri is not scared to make it.
And Johnny Ray is all too aware of that. He's right there in third place. Up the hill, over the crest, down towards...
I think he missed the gear. There he goes.
He's
up
going
the
for
inside.
it. Marco Melandri, will he hold it?
He's wide.
Eugene Laverty's going to try and come back at him straight away, but Marco Melandri's got the lead for the moment.
He's got to strike back straight away. Johnny Ray's going to have an attack now. He knows it's time to attack. Once you've just been overtaken, it's the perfect time if you're the guy behind to press on and try another guy as well.
Melandri hits the front on the Yamaha in the final round of 2011. It's a three-way battle. Checkers trying to stay with it on that softer tyre but can't do it. Laverty will try and pounce, and Ray is not out of this by any means, and the Honda could sweep past both Yamahas before the day is done. Johnny Ray looking for a way past Eugene Laverty, who led so much of this race and has looked so strong. It's been a great finish for Yamaha, and here comes Johnny Ray.
There he goes.
Stinks it up the inside of his mate Eugene Laverty. Laverty will try to respond, but time is running out.
Well, he'll be able to respond because in theory that number 58 machine there has got a fair bit more top-end horsepower than Johnny Ray's.
Great drive. Look at the drive he's got out of that last corner. He's already alongside as they crest the hill. Down the straight comes the Yamaha. Back into second place. On to the final lap. Marco Melandri trying to make it a 1-2 with Eugene Laverty in second place. Sylvain Guintoli trying to get past the world champion. What a finish here for 2011. Go on, Johnny. Desperate times, desperate men. Eugene Laverty in second place. Time running out. The final hurrah of 2011. It's come down to this. Marco Melandri's going to win the race, but Eugene Laverty's going to hang on for second. And it's a famous 1-2 for the Yamaha team. Marco Melandri does it. Eugene Laverty hangs on to take second place.
It's been a awesome race, and after race one I was a little bit disappointed because I had the rhythm to get a good result, but we had tire problem. So race two I was a little bit more strong at the beginning. When I see Eugene in front, I just try to catch him and wait a little bit because I couldn't be very fast at the beginning. So it's been a huge season for me to finish the year with the last race from Yamaha to give them a win. It's awesome, and I just want to say very big thanks to Maio Meregalli, Marco Riva, and all my team, all Yamaha guys. They are working also at home because they did a great job also when we knew we were pulling out in the end of the season. So very thanks to everyone, and I'm very happy.
What a great way to finish the year with one of the best races of the season. Nail-biting stuff all the way to the end, and a brilliant 1-2 for Yamaha to close out their year. Johnny Ray also showed that the Honda is going to be a force to be reckoned with in 2012, with yet another podium to round out their year. Was hungry to chase his sixth win of the year. Meanwhile, behind him, the runners-up spot was still up for grabs between Frenchman Fabien Foret and the two Kawasaki's, David Salom of Spain and Brock Parks of Australia. Going into the race, Salom at the pole with his teammate right alongside in second. Champion Davis and Marino rounded out the front row. Fabien Foret would have to start from the second row and would have his work cut out. Let's head to the start of the final race of 2011 for Supersport. Rockley's had a good start. He drifts to the middle of the track, but Chaz Davis dives into the lead and takes the whole shot here in Portimao.
And look around the outside, that's Gino Rea on the number 4 Honda.
And also Samuels has got a good start on the number 11.
There's Robin Harms in the green Honda. Halfway through.
Oh, Gino! No! How on earth did those two stay on?
He's just taken, I don't know if that's Brock or Salom.
It's Brock. One of them, Brock Parks, I think he is.
Oh, my.
I can't believe he stayed on the bike.
Oh, my.
Watch this.
That is Brock Parks. That is just, he's just ruined Brock Parks' championship hopes.
I have to say, Gino.
Look at Salom.
Whoa, that was a move.
And has he pulled it off?
Yes.
He has.
Boy, he pounced there, didn't he?
Yeah, let's see what Ellison can do. He can strike back.
Oh, no! Lowe's is Oh, no, he's made a mistake.
He's run off in the hairpin or something. Let's just see what happens
Turn 5.
there. Oh, he's crashed. Lowe's has crashed at turn 5. So that means that these boys have now been for second and third. 46.5 for Chaz Davies.
He's got the slipstream again. He jinks out. Goes in front. Now can he brake as late as he did last time? And he does. He gets right in the way and block passes. Nice move from James Ellison.
Good move. Now let's see what he can do. He needs to really dig deep now. Try and get a bit of space over the motorcard Kawasaki man.
And Davis to catch up with the back markers, and that might help these two. 2.4 the gap. There is Davis. Look at this battle here. Foray right in the middle of it.
I think this is the last thing that Fabien Foray expected, was to be dicing with these guys. And look again at Fabien Foray's bike.
He's still fighting there.
Yeah, he's strong on the front, but when it comes to the rear tyre, he just can't seem to get on the gas as hard as the other guys.
Well, this is wheel-to-wheel racing for sure. And Foray is in the middle of it, looking for that slipstream. Ellison will try and hold him off, but here we go. He's not close enough, I don't think. He's going to have a look.
Yeah, what I was wrong about the speed of the Honda. It's fast.
It's very fast. On to the final lap then. Ellison holds him off. Davis is going for a victory yet again.
Tell you what, there's only a second in it, though.
This would be... Whoa, go on!
Ellison was wide there, but he's still on the inside line. He holds the inside line.
Well, it's British Championship all over again for James Ellison. What a couple of weeks he's had. He's fighting all the way down the world level, and it's side-by-side racing, the Kawasaki and the Honda.
He's up the inside. Has he left a gap? No, he's held it tight. Kawasaki man on the gas.
Here we go. Last corner then for second and third. Chaz Davis is going to take the win, and David Salon of Spain is going to take second place and second overall in the championship, holding off a great battle between him and Ellison. Ellison with a valiant third, and Scassa will take fourth place to round off the season.
Just a really difficult race today. I got away perfectly and put my head down for as long as I could until I started moving around. I started losing the front, and I was just pushing and pushing and pushing. And I was kept honest the whole way. I'm absolutely worn out now, and it was a good race. Really enjoyed it. My package was really strong, and yeah, what a great way to end the season. I can't ask for anything more.
We always ask the question. Well, any news about next year?
Maybe wait and see. Hang on for about an hour.
That makes it 6 of the best for Chaz Davis as he now fulfills his dream of moving up to Superbikes for 2012 in what should be another bumper season for him. Salam did enough to take the runners-up spot overall, and James Ellison rode superbly to third to finish his year on a high. In the Superstock 1000 class, Italy's Davide Giuliano had already won the championship, and as a reward was racing in the Superbike class, leaving the rest of the field to fight it out in the last race in Portugal. All year long, it had been a battle between Ducati and BMW. Final round, Kawasaki joined the party in the form of South African champion Sheridan Marias and the Australian champion Brian Starring. With poleman Danilo Petrucci on the Ducati was in no mood to hang around, and he took off from the start, dominating the race completely and winning by almost 10 seconds. BMW's French star, Sylvain Barrier, rode an excellent 7th to 2nd to finish off his year on a high, and Sheridan Marias took his first podium of the year for Kawasaki, and he now moves with Kawasaki to Super Sport next year. The European 600 Superstock Series was the only undecided championship at Portimao. It was led by Australia's Jed Metcher. He held a 19-point lead going into the race and only needed to finish in the points to wrap it up. That said, Josh Day of the USA and Michael van der Mark of Holland were ready to steal it from him if he fell. And in the race, van der Mark and Day did their part by crossing the line first and second. The Dutchman Michael van der Mark making it 4 wins for the season, while second place was secured by America's Josh Day and second overall in the series. Jed Metcher, though, held it all together to finish 4th and take the title he truly deserved in one of the most competitive series in the Superbike series. Watch out for all these up-and-coming stars in the future. The 2012 season kicks off again next February in Australia. That's it for 2011. Another great season of racing where Carlos Checa of Spain totally dominated in Superbike with 15 wins to become the first Spanish champion. Britain's Chaz Davis did the same in Supersport and will now challenge Checa in 2012 in Superbike. Davide Giuliano likewise was Superbike bound after winning the Superstock 1000 Championship. Jed Mector is the next Australian to hit the limelight after that win in Superstock 600s. The winter break now starts for all the teams and riders until February 2012, but the work begins as testing starts almost immediately, as the race is on to become the 2012 World Champion. Time for some well-needed sleep, though. For most, me, Jonathan Green, it's goodbye until next year. We do it all again. We'll see you soon.